How's it? Today is Friday, September 13th. Slow progress is still progress. Today's a bit of a big Friday, and I am pretty happy with how things went, given all of the things that have been going on the last couple weeks. And yeah, I didn't miss any lifts today, so that's a big positive. I also really only did one top set per lift. So I snatched up to 100 and I clean and jerked up to 125. And I feel like a lot of the lifting today is just me returning back to what I used to lift like. And I don't know if that is actually true, but I feel like I'm gaining that confidence back that I was missing for the last, like 2 weeks. I feel like my shoulder is in a much better spot than it was the beginning of the week, and of course, a lot better than it was last week. So that is the progress that I'm focusing on. That is the perspective I'm trying to hold on to. That is the good news that I am trying to share. I think I've gotten to a point in my training where it's like not even it's just not I don't know. I'm kind of fumbling for words here, but I've lost the enthusiasm that I've always had. And it's not because I don't enjoy lifting. It's because lifting hurts now. And like it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, it kind of hurts. It's like one of those things where, is this gonna really affect me long term if I do this next thing right now? And I've had a couple instances this past week and last week as well where I don't even go for the next set or next rep in the set because it's like questionable whether or not this might actually be dangerous. And I think for me right now, it's going to be a little bit more important moving forward to just really enjoy it and have more fun to like with the small parts of lifting. And maybe I'm going to not walk off the platform this time. But I will walk off the platform, by the way. But I think when we look at like the grand scheme of things, it's going to be very hard for me to kind of come into every session like dreading what I'm about to do. And here we go. Bye bye. Off the platform. But if I go into every session dreading what I'm about to do, then at some point, I'm spending 2-3 hours here every day. And then it's just not going to be fun. Is my set at 100. My single rep that I made. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, like, I spend 2-3 hours here every day, and it's like, if I have those 2-3 hours every day that's associated with like anxiety and sadness, it's like, why would I continue doing that? I understand like there are like goals that I want to achieve, but if I can't even find joy in the lifting itself, then it becomes more of a task of how much suffering can I endure, and like not like physical suffering, more like mental strain on like, why am I doing what I'm doing, that type of thing. And that is not a place I've really explored, and that's not a place that I ever want to be. And I feel like I'm getting back to enjoying the lifting, even if it's small wins here and there. Here's my 125 clean and jerk. So actually I went 60, 100, 125, and then that was all I did today. That little shoulder, kind of bar falling off my shoulder, did hurt, but I was like, okay, I'm here. Like, I'm just going to go for the jerk. And it was a little press outy, but I still made it. And like, I'm happy with how that went. I feel like fairly satisfied with being able to actually lift the weights that I was not able to lift last week. I missed 95 snatch 3 times last week. I only clean and jerked 120 once. So kind of coming back to redo this is another positive perspective that I am trying to share. But yeah, moving forward, I will focus on enjoying the session more. I'll focus on having more fun. I feel like lifting heavy weights is fun, but I've gotten to the point where I've been lifting so specifically for weightlifting where it's just snatching and clean and jerking for the last like 3 months that I don't do any variations, and I don't do things that are fun that I haven't had a chance to improve on. So that's what I'm looking forward to moving forward. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.